Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of RDR. Have something kind of fun in store today, and we're going to ask the big question, what's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
So I went out today and battled the terrifying conditions to get this, which may or may not have been the best idea, but I didn't want anyone else to scoop it up. And what I have here is a Toshiba Satellite Pro circa mid-90s, and that's all I know about it. The gentleman I bought this from gave me the whole thing. I have not tested it. I just kind of cracked it open to verify contents. There's a lot in this bag, so let's take a look. So a little backstory on this machine. The gentleman I bought this from's mother was the only owner, and she used this in the mid-90s for teaching purposes. So that is the gist of it basically. He got possession of it after she passed away and had it in his possession for quite some time. Was able to verify, he said that it powers on. Again, I took his word for it. The price was really too good to, it was worth the risk, to say the least. So that is just a little bit of the backstory. Again, I've only cracked it open a little bit just to verify contents and make sure it wasn't like a bag of rocks. So let's unzip the thing and let's have a peek. Let's start with the top pocket here. And this has absolutely nothing to do with the computer, actually. This is a DIA Littleton via DTC information card from September 6th, 1998. And it is what is this? It is a map of DIA. This has nothing to do with the computer. This obviously went on a trip with his mother or something in '98. That is awesome. That's a relic of the past right there. I'm hanging on to that. All right. There doesn't seem to be anything else in the top pouch. I'm gonna check the bottom pouch here. And let's see. Nope. Nothing in the bottom. So that just leaves us the main pouch. And this case was dirty. I've already cleaned the case thoroughly on the outside just because it was filthy. So it actually cleaned up great and looks pretty much brand new, minus a little, wear on the handle here. There's some fraying going on, but I mean, it's like a 20-year-old case, so wow. Okay, let's start with the top here. We have So we have here, oh man, this poor thing is just bent up right there. That's okay. Get that flattened back. This is a Toshiba Satellite Pro notebook computer 410 series. And here is the user's guide. The gigantic user's guide. The pages are a little bent there. Let me see if I can just do a little bend back. Try to get these to stay flat. Ooh, there. That'll need a little work. There's tons of note cards in here that I'm already seeing. Something about resume. Instructions how to put your resume on a floppy she has written out. This is cool. Pages note, using drag and drop. So it's in really good condition. Once I get these pages flattened back out, which won't take too much work. This thing is literally couldn't be in better condition. So this is awesome. He did say all the paperwork was in here. The Toshiba accessories catalog. Oh man, look at this. Datafax modem cards for dial-up. Look at this guy on what I'm guessing is this laptop. I don't know. On his car there. Oh, this is wonderful. This is just wonderful. Tons of these. Man, these cards are expensive. This 3270 terminal emulation card. It's gonna run you $495. $475 to $495. A global positioning PC system card, so like a GPS card, would run you about $600. That's crazy. This is cool. Oh man. Just look at some of these machines. $650 for that one, $780. Oh, like docking stations for your laptop. I would kill for one of these. Oh, this is just too cool. And it just keeps going. There's a CD drive. Oh, no, a PC card. Yep, disk drive. $400. It's just amazing. Wow. Really, really, really cool find here. And again, it's in perfect condition, so this is just great. Your Toshiba companion diskette. Not still sealed. Yup. Still sealed. Okay, we have our power cord here. And this is just a really generic cord. This is before the boxes were outside the machines. He did give me this and said he has the Toshiba floppy drive that does work. This is what he hung on to it for. The gentleman I bought this from said he was using this to get all his floppies converted to some other medium. And this is how he did it. And this was not that long ago, he said. So he knows all this stuff does work. At least since he last used it. Oh, and I got a brand new Art Impressions mouse pad by Fellows. And that is gonna stay in the wrapping because it's probably never gonna come out because I'm certainly not gonna use it. But there it is. I really wish there was a date on this. And there's not, but I'm guessing this is mid-90s for sure. Still sealed. Okay. Some more paperwork here. Let's just pull it all out. Just have a peek here quick. So we got the warranty card. Amazing. Warranty and service programs. It's like a fold out. Oh, it's just a blast from the past here, these images. This is just so amazing. We have, now that your new notebook has wireless file transfer capabilities, what should you do next? Buy stuff. Go wireless. Save 25% on the Diskette Pro Wireless Connectivity Bundle. It's I don't know what this is from. Puma Technology. So, I'm trying to get you to buy this Diskette. Or Transit, I don't know. Getting the most of your battery pack. Highly doubt the battery has any juice worth that I'll be able to say. This is just a piece of cardboard feeling. It's really cheap, but just a little tips for your battery there. Perfect condition. Oh, wow. A diskette order form. So you can order some floppies for your new external floppy drive. A card on how to dispose old batteries. Another Diskette. Mail your Diskette registration card now and get 3 free issues of PC Laptop Magazine. PC Laptop Magazine. I gotta find that magazine. Read through one of those. This is another Puma Technologies thing. Product registration card. Amazing, perfect condition. I think this is the mailer for your registration card. Registration required for your whatever they're trying to give you there. Another warranty and service programs booklet. This is a little different. This is a little different. So T-World, T-Support, the T-Pack, blah, blah, blah. Same images. This is just I don't know, another warranty thing. Oh, what do we have here? Oh my gosh. Is the disc in here? I don't know if the disc is in here. Introducing Microsoft Windows 95 Certificate of Authenticity. Oh, I don't feel any software. I'm feeling it's just the manual. And it looks like it's got some goodies in there. Oh, wow. Still sealed. This is amazing. Unbelievable. Okay. I'm gonna do one last scoop through here. Oops, some garbage. Just gonna check all these out. Looks like the zipper here is a little, huh? No, it's working. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, look at this. We do have a modem card. A Motorola Montana 28.8 modem fax card. Look at that. So, he did mention she was getting this online back in the day, so I'm guessing this is how she did it. That's cool. Another thing we got here. Looks like we have, oh. Okay, so this is for the card. Plug this into here, and you get your two dial-up ports. So you can get this thing running on dial-up. Incredible. And here we have, oh, extra rubbers. It looks like these are probably extra rubbers for the pointer. The circular pointer probably in the center of the keyboard. It's my guess. Some replacements. Lots of pockets here, so I'm just gonna do one more pass. Everything else looks good. I got a paper clip in here. I'm gonna toss that out. All right, that is every pouch. Now, for what we've been waiting for, let's take a look at this thing. So, first things first, let's just move the pile of goodies out of the way. Okay, let's not waste any more time. He did give me a mouse. This looks to be a Micro Innovations ballpoint PS2 mouse. Definitely not a Toshiba mouse, which of course, if you watch my videos with the PCs I get, I always get the mouse to go with it. This will do for now. But you can bet I'm gonna find me a Toshiba mouse, PS2 mouse. So that's the next thing, as long as everything runs as intended here. Oh wow, okay. Look at this. So Satellite Pro there. Indicator lights at the top here. It looks like we have the speaker. Yeah, right here. Oh, and I am about to just cry for joy. So here's the thing. He did say it has the floppy external drive, but I didn't ask him about any other drives. I assumed it didn't have any because he was mentioning, it does come with a floppy. Well, if it works, it also comes with, you see that there? It has a disk drive. And if you watched my last vintage laptop find video, which is a little bit more informal, I mentioned at the end how the fate of all three laptops I looked at it was just really sad, you know, to not have one working laptop in that. I have sold those since to someone else, hopefully, who can take care of them, but got our ports here. Anyway, I mentioned I wanted a Windows 95 laptop with a drive instead, because all those had just floppy built-ins, and so this looks like it has what looks to be removable, possibly CD drive. Maybe not. Regardless, I hope it works. So again, we have our spot for our PCMCIA cards. We have our, looks like we got a couple of ports here. Might be VGA, doesn't look, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe. For external monitor. On the back, place to plug it in, our fan, PS2, serial port. Looks like we got infrared. That's really cool. Dimmer switch on the side there. Volume switch is on the front. And there's also a headphone jack. Or external, yeah, headphone external speaker jack. Okay. Well, let's move some things here and let's open this sucker up. This is very clean considering how dirty the inside of this case is. I'm gonna clean that up, get that handle stitched up a little bit on that case. I am gonna keep that case. Okay. Let's open it up. So the latch is on the front here. Oh, hinges feel good. Wow, they feel really good. And this thing is so clean. Look at that. Unbelievable. So we have all the keys look to be in place. We do, yep, those are replacements for this little nozzle. I have had a PC like this in the past. It didn't last long. The power gave out, the power supply, and I ended up selling it for much more than I actually bought this for. And I didn't sell it for a ton, but more than I paid for this one, which, I mean, just goes to show you the deal I got. So, looks like we have a Pentium processor here, and it just looks great. Let's get it cleaned up quick, and let's power it on. Shines just like new. Look at that. Unbelievable. All right, everything is hooked up. We got the mouse hooked up here. We have it plugged in. The battery and indicator light came on, as well as the power indicator light on the top here. The battery, of course, is red, which probably will stay that way, but it does look like it has a good power connection. So there's only one thing left to do. That is a classic startup sound, that hard drive clicking. It reminds me of my Windows 95 desktop as a kid. Gonna turn the volume up here, see if we can get the classic Windows 95 startup sound. Windows has updated your clock as a result of daylight saving time. Please verify that your new clock settings are correct. Okay. So the mouse, I mean, there's some definite, this screen definitely shows its age. It's pretty standard for what you would expect for a laptop of this time. Looks like the last time the clock updated was 2002. So this might have been being used well into that era, which is crazy. So April 13th, 2002 at 4:30 is what this clock's reading. And there it is. Cannot find the file OrcaWare or one of its components. Cannot load OrcaWare. Well, we'll have to get rid of OrcaWare. Looks like we have Microsoft Office on here. The toolbar has popped up. I mean, everything seems to run really good though. So, I mean, of course the startup is slow to be expected, but let's just see a little bit about what we got on here. Some sort of channels. We got our show desktop, Outlook Express, Internet Explorer, AMI Pro, not sure. More icons. Let's just see if this gives us an idea of what software we're working with here. Nothing crazy. Magic CD, Sprint Internet, Satellite Pro users guides here, shortcut to networks is here, some dead link to COM. There's definitely some lag. Definitely gonna need to clean this thing up a little bit. Can't tell if it's freezing up or, yeah. Definitely some lag. Definitely could use probably a cleanup in many ways. As far as like redoing the operating system, I don't have Windows 95, but if I get it, if I can get my hands on it, I certainly will give this thing a clean install. Let's just see what else we got on here. You know, some documents. Mike's Camera Sales Manual, Responsibility 1, Summary. So I'm guessing these are probably related to teaching. Let's check out Responsibility 1. This background is so ugly. Okay, Word 97 on here. That's great. I would have put that on here since I do have it on my compact. Some serious lag though, I mean, but again, to be expected. I do think I can get this running a lot smoother though with a little bit of cleaning. See if I can get any more light off of this screen. There we go. Areas, oh look at that text. Paul Design. So these must be students. And so far it's blank. Maybe they didn't finish this assignment. Yeah, there's a start of it. This was started, never finished. They got this far. They got a really good title and their names on it. And the document contains absolutely nothing, which is great. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, well, yikes. Probably not a good grade there. Look at that, favorites, wow. Having a look at programs, we got QuickTime for Windows, Micro Help on Installer, Magic CD Disk, Lotus applications, some sort of HP DeskJet was hooked up to this thing at one point, Acrobat Reader, OmniPage, TrueType font installer, there's that Transit 2. Definitely gonna take all this stuff off here. The Microsoft Network, MS-DOS. So it's pretty clean. You can tell that there wasn't much personal use going on here. It just kind of is what it is. Let's just see if there's anything else we can look at that might be interesting before we clean it. So here's this AMI Pro. Oh, no. Whatever we tried to open doesn't exist. Lots of dead links, dead shortcuts. I mean, lots of Windows 95 nostalgia in that regard, you know? Let's check out what Z-Fixture A1 is here. Merchandising checklist. Make list of all missing stock and replenish from warehouse. List all out of stock items on the out of stock order list by IPS. Dust and clean all shelves. So this is like base all shelves and pegs. This is your little merchandise checklist here. And that was all that is. Just hilarious. Let's see if we can find, if I can remember how to find device manager on this thing. Get an idea of what is on here in terms of specs. Let's see here. It's been so long since I've used a real copy of this. So 24 megs of RAM. Windows 95, 4.00.950. Pentium processor. Let's see here, display. Nothing crazy there. There we go. So it has the ESS audio drive, similar to the Compaq. You know, it doesn't give us a whole lot. That's okay. %free system resources, 32-bit system. Nothing crazy there. Let's just go ahead and see what we're looking at for a C drive. Oof, it's tiny. So we have a 775 meg C drive with most of it used, actually. 671 megs used, 104 megs free. So we gotta do some serious cleanup on this thing. And that is the next project. So the plan is get it cleaned up. Hopefully it keeps working throughout that process. And the next video regarding this will be seeing if it can play any games that I have from this era that won't play like on the Compaq or the X23. Well, the X23 is pretty much dead in the water when it comes to gaming. But the Compaq can't play everything, especially when it gets in those early 90s disc games. That's why I wanted that disc drive. I want to see what this can do. So join me for that next time. Let me know if you have had any experience with these, if you remember these as a kid. Again, I did have one of these briefly, but I never really had it long enough to enjoy it because the power crapped out pretty bad right after purchase. So hopefully I have a better experience here. I'm really excited, and I hope you look forward to seeing some more videos on this. So thank you so much for joining me. Feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you kind of like what I'm doing here. And if not, either way, have an awesome day.